We are under the lights this evening. Gerrit Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Gerrit.
Leading off
big,
tonight
strong
for St.
guy,
Louis.
former first round draft pick out of UCLA.
Fernando
96 to 98 miles an hour would sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Batting second.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, his career line against Gerrit Cole. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. And a ball, 1-0. Fastball swung on and missed.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The count now at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Juan Soto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Here now is Juan Soto, man at first after the 2-out walk. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the
for
first.
the Rockies,
Now here's the pitch.
the second baseman, Jose
Down the left field
Altuve.
line and deep. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
1-0 the count. He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Batting third, the left field.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fourth.
So the runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Scherzer comes set. Here's the delivery. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. Rocky. So striding in, Jonathan VR. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Fouled away. There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed. Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Paul Goldschmidt becomes the first out of the inning.
Garver.
Into the box, Mitch Garver, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with two strikes.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Cards do. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off
He's set
for
to
the
lead off
Rockies,
the home half of the
the
second.
shortstop.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Pham is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
So the base is
Matt
empty here with 1 away.
Chapman.
And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Chopped to first. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 7.
So
The
bases
catcher,
are empty here with
Wilson.
2 gone, and Wilson
John
Contreras
Perez.
digs in at the plate. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
No mistake what he was sitting on.
Batting
Looking
eight.
for a dead red
The
piece of
pitcher,
cheese middle of the plate,
Garrett.
and he didn't miss it.
Goal.
Stepping in now, Garrett Cole. No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint.
Batting
You
ninth.
get the first 2 out of
The
the
center
inning.
fielder,
The next guy doubles,
Garland.
and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Back to the top of the order now. And up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Now here it comes. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Betts, a former Red Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Got him to go down swinging there. Mookie Betts becomes the first out of the inning. Comes set with the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside, the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They lead it. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside.
Oh, meanwhile, how about that for a play? Laying out to take away a hit. Wow.
The batter.
So one away now in the Colorado third. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The count now at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Squared that one up just a little late. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Up next for Colorado.
So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
Now batting.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that run through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pham has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big
Now
base hit right there gives him a
pitcher.
2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there.
Go.
Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Count now, a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Contreras recovers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
The batter.
Standing in, Jonathan Villar. He reached on a single in his first try. 0-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it with a pitch that.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
A bouncer to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Mitch Garver. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Cardinals do get 1 back on the solo home run. Now to the plate, Starling Marte. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Pham is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
One away here with the bases empty, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a line drive, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway. And that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
The right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
To short. Throw on to Bell at first, and his side is retired. Down in order go the... So striding forward now, Josh Bell. He'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
The first baseman, Josh.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Got him.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing by Ramirez, and this one's soaring to right field. Pham is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And it's fouled away. Scherzer into the windup. Here's the 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. There's a line drive base hit to left field. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better.
Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Fastball well outside. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Bryant around first, heading for second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The left fielder, number 22.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Belted high and deep into right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ramirez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Cards digging in, Wilson Contreras. He'll open it up in the Colorado 6th.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Popped him up. And Tatis is there for route number 1. Eloy Jimenez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Eloy Jimenez.
Oh, and this ball is raked deep down the line in left. But he just missed his extra bases. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hit hard to short, reined in. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The batter.
In now for Colorado, Starling Marte. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit in the air out to center field. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. 3 up. Dylan Betances is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68.
Mitch Garver will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Betances, a 32-year-old veteran. He was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Anthony Rizzo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 44.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Tommy Pham. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Cardinals. Jose Barrios gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 18. Jose.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Down the third baseline. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting. The right fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he takes a cold strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive by Goldschmidt. On to first, a double play.
Now batting. Left fielder.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And that's through for a hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll.
Number
To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And he'll step on the bag himself. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. No balls and 1 strike. Now a hard liner, but foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Betts.
Mookie Betts comes on with 1 away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Hops this one up. Bell over to his right. 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A ball and a strike now to Bryant. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
And this one misses inside. A ball, he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Juan Soto will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
The shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ramirez.
The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So one gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Oh, he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to get there, and he's in at third now as the tying run after the 1-out triple.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
Sliding into the box,
John
Wilson Contreras. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. A changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It's gone. They've taken the lead in the 8th.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in this one out.
Tim Anderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
7, Tim Anderson.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 6.
Digging in next to be Starling Marte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute
now
off the plate.
Second base. Jose.
Byron Buxton. Yusmeiro Petit takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 37.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. But the Rockies.
A defensive change for the Rockies. Now playing center field.
Seth Lugo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In now, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. So 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The Redbirds find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
He's set and the pitch. Paul Goldschmidt is at the plate as he looks at ball one. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Lugo, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Back to first, a 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
The catcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Mitch Garver. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras finds it, but the throw is not in time, and this game isn't over yet.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Mike Moustakas.
Attention, please. Big hit for St. Louis. Number 11, Mike Moustakas.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez giving chase. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Colorado came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
The final line score for our ball game
is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show We are under the lights this evening as we... And that... We'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze it.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Tatis is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center
Here's
fielder.
Mookie Betts. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Strike one to start the at-bat. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Chris Bryant is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Behind 0-2 now. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 2-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Juan Soto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bryant stands at second with 2 gone. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Rockies, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The 0-1 delivery. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting second.
At the plate, Christian
The right
Yelich.
fielder.
He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and a strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Bats on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting
And
third.
that'll bring up
The
J.D.
left
Martinez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1
Martinez.
gone. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When
Batting
you're facing
fourth.
an elite
The first
level
baseman,
A starter,
Josh
numero uno, you
Bell.
have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Josh Bell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 3. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. A jumping catch at second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yard.
Up top, it's 2-0. The pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Into the box now, Mitch Garver.
Number 8.
And this will be fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close. He almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
In there for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Throw to first. Not in time. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Now in the box, Walker Buehler.
The pitcher, number 21.
Popped up, Bell in
Walker
foul ground.
Buehler.
And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And the liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-1. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Yeah, if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged sometimes, even when you make it.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
The center fielder.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Soto is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So it's back to the top of the order now.
The second baseman.
Striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Grounded down the third baseline. 0-1 pitch on its way. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Now back.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the 7th.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a huge...
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Marte going back at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
In most parts of the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Ball and strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find his zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And they'll escape danger here after the 2.
Leading off for the Rockies, the right fielder, Christian.
First pitch on its way. Now the 1-0. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Yeah, and when the ball left the bat, you figured it was a routine out, but that's how quickly things can change. As it stands, there's a runner on second base and a base hit away from coming home.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter...
A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Josh Bell. First delivery to him on the way. Slider laid off for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
High and deep down the left field line. And that's going to land foul. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pham will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Shortstop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Ramirez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Again, another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Skied into straightaway right. Pham will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And he is in there.
The batter
into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. And there's ball 2 now. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Riding in once again, Mitch Garver. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against it.
Oh, no, that hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
The first baseman.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Bounce it to the left side. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate.
Now batting.
So here now is the pitcher, Walker Buehler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
The 1-2 pitch.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
The pitcher, number 37.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Number 6, Garland.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And a relay home. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Weekly hit to third, right to him. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Runners are at second and third here with only 1 away. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Back, and this is off the second base bag. Scoring is the runner from third as this looks to be extra bases. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Up next for Colorado.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's tearing. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including
the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. On a rope to the second baseman.
The batter,
Ready
number
once
11.
again, Jose
Shortstop.
Ramirez. It was a
Okay.
flyout for him in his last trip.
Ramirez.
Out in front of it, strike one. 7 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be back. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities.
Leading
With
off
just
for the
one
Cardinals,
hit with runners in scoring
the
position in the
shortstop,
game, you can understand why he
Fernando
feels that way.
Tatis
But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Tatis is retired, and there's one away.
The center fielder, Mookie Betts.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Martinez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Popped him up. Contreras has a play. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The pitcher, number
Digging
37.
in, Steven Strasburg.
He's
He's
there.
hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number
Digging in
6.
and looking for more, Starling Marte. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one. Juan Soto to the plate now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the flip to a hustling Strasburg covering at the bag for the out.
The batter
Now batting, Jonathan Villar, who's 1 for 2 in this one. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here. 2 away. Now at the plate, Mitch Garver. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. This is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1-check swing holding up.
Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before. The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line from the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Now
striding in for the Rockies, J.D. Martinez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's 8-0.
Now batting.
Josh Bell the next to hit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Anthony Rizzo is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit.
Up next to the Cardinals, the right fielder, Tommy.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. He swings and grounds it to short. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he puts it on the ground to third. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
The batter.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. 1-0 the count. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Now batting, third baseman.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away. Here now is Juan Soto as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Juan Soto goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And a second run is across. And he's safe.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, you've got nowhere to put him, so you can't afford to walk him. He comes in and rips it over the first baseman's head and into the corner, bringing everybody home.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Takes this the other way to right. Yelich is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs on. Here's Marapetit. Gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in, Matt Chapman. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Jose Ramirez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer. There was a big blow early on. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The catcher,
stepping up
40.
to the plate, Wilson Contreras. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runners on first with 1 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at-bat.
Here it is, the 3-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number. Luis Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start.
Number 58, Luis Castillo.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Back up the middle and into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning. Mike Moustakas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
For St. Louis, number 11.
A ball and no strikes.
Mike Moustakas.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play. 2
balls and a strike to count. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. At the plate now, Tommy Pham.
Man, you can tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now here it comes. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Your
takes
attention,
the ball
please.
here as he'll enter with a runner at first.
For the Rockies, number 39, Kirby Yates.
From the belt, the pitch. And he takes ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
2-1 now to Mookie. Back to him, and that's off his leg. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
The third baseman, Chris.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up.
The left fielder.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Juan Soto, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's full 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ryan Presley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Ryan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Jose Altuve. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Presley, it's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Reined in. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lifted the other way to left center. Marte on the move. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
The catcher, number 8.
At the plate, Mitch Garver.
Count 1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And there's the first strike, 2-1. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. The 2-2. Shot toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Seth Lugo takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 67, Seth.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch him. He blew it right by him there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Michael Brantley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 26.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now back.
Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, shortstop.
Way behind that pitch. It's over. Marcus Semien will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Now running at second base.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For St. Louis, 7 runs on 13 hits. 1 error, they left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please